Hi everyone, Barbara here. I'm here today to talk about applicant tracking systems and why they are overcomplicated, costly, and only actually a few on the market are easy to use. They all say, of course, they're easy to use, but my research shows that only a few of them are for those that not only for those doing the hiring and those applicants that want to use your ATS or applicant tracking system. So I know for my small business, I need simplicity when I'm looking for a new staff member. It's already so much work going through resumes and arranging interviews, selecting that person. So the last thing I need is a cumbersome ATS. So there's lots of easy to use ones out there, and I've gone through all of them. So at least the ones that I notice are easy to use. So we're going to start first with NinjaGig. NinjaGig it's top for me as far as the most simple and straightforward ATS that's out there. It's powerful, it's easy to use, it's designed to simplify your online recruiting while keeping things very budget friendly. They charge just a flat rate per month, and that's helpful. You know that you're not going to get charged extra for add-ons. There's a lot of flexibility. You can either create your own job application, which I've done here, or you can do a custom, you can use or you can use a default job application, or you can create one from scratch. The other nice thing about it is it automatically goes out to your site. So you have a site I don't have anything listed right now for my company, but it has it automatically going out to your own custom site. And it automatically shares your job listings to all of the major job boards, such as Google Jobs, Monster, Indeed, etc. So it's a really good one. So, and then one thing I want to also comment is there's a lot of flexibility in this tool. You're going to see with the other tools that we're going to be talking about, there's a lot of flexibility within their tools as well. But this one is highly flexible. The next ATS we're going to talk about is JazzHR. So JazzHR is a great tool as well. It is also budget friendly, and it works especially well for companies that are just starting to use recruiting software. It gives you all the tools that you need, such as helping you find your candidates, staying compliant, very important, and keeping your hire process organized without putting on a lot of complicated features. Our focus today is about easy to use ATS. There are add-ons with JazzHR, unlike with NinjaGig. So there are different add-ons that you can choose. There's also helpful tools like automatically filtering out your unqualified applicants, and something called JazzCrowd, which compares your salaries and candidates across similar companies. So it's a good one, and it's good for smaller teams as well. So that's JazzHR. Breezy HR is the next one we're going to cover. Breezy HR is also good for small businesses, and these are for folks that might already have an HR process in place and they're looking to make it better. The one thing that I really like about Breezy HR, it automatically pre-screens candidates, and I think that's a really good functionality to have. It's like it can send out emails, schedule interviews, and all of this is done in a very easy way. It does offer more than some of the other two tools that we just talked about, as well as they have a lot of questions, about 400 of them that are tailored to specific roles and skills. So you can use that as well. So it's a great one as well. Breezy HR. The next one is Freshteam. Freshteam is owned by a company called Freshworks. And what I like about them is the layout is straightforward. Putting together job postings and sharing them across multiple sites just takes a few clicks. It gets your job right there, and it handles a lot more. So I know we are talking about easy to use ones. This one does have a lot of integrations, and it does have a lot of ability to do more of those HR features that you may not have in some of the other tools. So it does sometimes require a little bit of effort, but once you get moving on it, it's a very easy to use platform. Next one we're going to talk about is Workable. Workable is also very flexible. They allow you to really do a fine-tuning of your recruitment process. It is only your ATS, unlike what we just looked at with Freshteam. They are a combination of ATS and an HR platform. So Workable doesn't have a ton of bells and whistles, which is very similar to what NinjaGig offers. And so it's really good for also streamlining. It also covers everything from automatic job posting. It does help you with your interview screening, so that part is really good. And it does have a little bit of HR in there. Folks, this is a new one that I found, and this is a simple tool as well. It's a good choice for small businesses. It stores everything in a centralized data dashboard, so you can see everything all in one place. And it does, as they say, simplify your daily life. Like I said, I like the name of it. Folks is a great name. They do have some HR integrations, such as payroll performance, but it is very simple. The other thing that I really like about Folks is they do have analytics around your recruitment. JazzHR has that as well as Ninja Gig, but Folks does it in a very simple way. And so their focus is manufacturing, but they do say that they can cover all of the different industries out there. Next is Zoho Recruit. Zoho Recruit is a very practical ATS. It manages both hiring and their client relationships. So this is part of the Zoho group of family. It does connect to Zoho CRM. And this makes everything all in one. However, it is simple and easy to use once you do the integration. Sometimes, of course, getting that integration can be a little complicated. So you have to keep that in mind when you're looking at this. The nice thing about Zoho Recruit is it pulls details from your resumes to build out your clear candidate profiles. And this makes it simpler to review applicants and keep everything organized. You can also set up workflows that have different parts of your hiring process in there. And of course, just like the others, you can post automatically to job boards. It's pretty budget friendly as well, and it has good analytics. The next one is Wizehire. Wizehire is another great tool that has automatic resume parsing and candidate tracking, as well as customizable job description templates like we saw with Ninja Gig. They can also customize your hiring stages and also have skills assessment built in there. So you can have the candidates you're interested in go through a skills assessment, or you can have them screen your responses. So they have. And then the one thing too that I do want to add with Wizehire, it is an easy to use tool. However, the nice thing about Wizehire is they do have onboarding tools that helps you once you find that perfect candidate, you can use their onboarding tools to get that smooth transition for them to come on board. Ava HR is our next one. Ava HR is specifically, they said, designed for small businesses. They also streamline the process. They also have resume parsing. They have tools to help with employee referrals, which is a very helpful thing. They have digital offer letters with electronic signatures, and they also have bulk action capabilities. This is really nice with Ava HR because they're really enhancing the collaboration between the hiring folks and the candidates that are looking to come onto your company. Also have really good with insight and analytics. And so a great tool, a great ATS tool. Once again, very simple and easy to use. Lastly, we're going to talk about the one that has the best name, in my opinion, Pajama HR. The way they say it is that it's so easy to use, you can do it in your pajamas. It's an AI-driven hiring platform that takes the hassle out of recruitment by taking care of everything from helping you find your candidates to making the final hire. It lets you post your jobs. Their interface is very, very easy to use. It's very simple. And the AI tool does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. And it also, once again, just like the others, one click, or many of the others, one click to post to multiple job boards. So this is also a great tool. It's very reasonably priced, although it is per user per month. Some of the other tools like Ninja Gig and some of the others are flat rate, doesn't matter how many users you have. And a great tool, once again, best name that's out there. Pajama HR, it almost makes you feel comfy. So in summary, we talked about Pajama HR. So, well, first in summary, one thing I want to say is you really have to, when you're choosing an ATS, find that right balance between ease of use or simplicity, efficiency, and what features you're going to actually use. Be careful when you're choosing some of these platforms. They may have a lot of features that you're going to be paying extra for that you may not actually use, especially if you're just starting out using an ATS platform. So in summary, we've covered quite a few, I think almost 10 ATS. We talked about Pajama HR, which is a very simplified candidate tracking ATS. We talked about Ava HR, which I find is very easy to customize. That's the advantage to them. We have Wizehire, which is also a very simple one. And I forgot to mention earlier, Wizehire also, as part of their support package, they have live hiring coaches that can help you as you're going through this process. So this is good if you're just starting out. Zoho Recruit, part of the Zoho group of families, they combine applicant tracking with customer relationship or CRM tools, which is really nice. Folks is automatic. They do automatic job postings and it becomes very easy, or make it very easy. Workable is a very simple platform and flexible. Freshteam, or Freshteam by Freshworks, is a very cost-effective hiring platform. And that's a really nice thing to have. It's something that's very simple and cost-effective. Breezy HR is for companies that are looking to, they already have an HR process and they're looking to improve that process. JazzHR is a great ATS for those that are just starting using any type of recruitment software, a good way to start. And of course, my favorite, Ninja Gig, which is a very simple, straightforward, flat-priced monthly fee ATS that has everything that you'll need in here. You list out all of your applications in here. They're all in here, very easy to see. You can simply put in your job postings. It has a custom portal that has all of your jobs listed. You can check it at any point, and a great tool to use. Good luck in your search for the best easy to use ATS out there. Thanks, everyone.